You had not made a sound. You had not moved toward him. You were just sitting there, exhausted, quiet, and trying to hold yourself together. And he came anyway. He stepped up beside you, pressed his body against yours, and stayed. That moment is not random. What your cat does in a hard moment can be one of the most deliberate things he does. And once you understand what is actually driving it, you will never read it the same way again. Number one, he was not responding to the crying. He was already reading you before it started. He was still by the window when the room changed. He did not look up right away. Then his head turned, his ears angled forward, and he stepped down from the sill without the usual stretching or hesitation. He crossed the room directly.
He was already moving before the first tear came. Your breathing had changed before that. Your posture had closed in slightly. Even when you were almost silent, the small sounds in your throat can shift when something is weighing on you. Cats are very good at noticing these changes in the people they live with. They learn your breathing, your posture, your voice, and the way your body holds itself in the room. He registered that change and moved toward it before you had fully understood what you were feeling. Number two, not every cat closes the distance. Some stay exactly where they are. He does not come all the way in. He settles a few feet from you, body angled toward you, tail low and still, ears turned slightly forward. He does not touch you. He does not leave either.
That can look like nothing, but it is not nothing. There is one specific thing your cat does after the moment passes that tells you this was presence, not just proximity. We will come back to it before the end because it changes how you read everything that came before it. Number three, that distance is not detachment. It may be one of the clearest ways he knows how to respond. The instinct is to read stillness as indifference. But when your cat chooses a spot near you and stays there without moving toward the door, without grooming, without drifting into something else, that is not passive. That is a decision to remain. He sits at the edge of your space. His tail is low and quiet. His ears follow the sounds you make without turning away. His shoulders are relaxed, but his attention has not left you. He is not waiting for food. He is not waiting for the door to open. He is staying because of you. Cats do not always comfort by touching. Sometimes they comfort by holding a quiet distance. They stay close without crowding you. They remain available without forcing contact. And your cat may have shaped that response around you, around the way you sound, sit, and move when something is wrong. The cat who sits 3 feet away and does not move is not the cat who missed the moment. In many cases, he may be the one who read it most accurately. Number 4. When he does cross that distance, the contact he makes is more specific than it looks. He steps toward you and sets one paw on your leg, not kneading, not pushing for attention, just resting it there with a stillness around the gesture that feels different from every other time he has touched you. The pressure is light but deliberate. He does not shift it. He does not pull away when you exhale. He leaves it there, as if staying is the point, not the touch itself. This is not the same contact he makes when he wants food or wants to play. The timing is different. The quality of his body is different. He is not activated or restless. He is settled. And that settled quality is what he brings to you, placed against your leg, held there without asking for anything. Between bonded cats, quiet contact can carry a lot of meaning. They do not always need to press close, groom, or demand a response. Sometimes the signal is simply the choice to stay close, calm, and available. Your cat is not performing comfort. He is responding from the bond he's built with you when your state changes. You had a hard week, but nothing broke. No single moment you could point to. Just a heaviness sitting over everything. That evening, he settled closer than usual. His weight shifted toward you, tail quiet, eyes holding longer than usual. You may not have registered it as anything specific at the time, but the adjustment was there. Number 5, this response may not be generic instinct. It can be shaped specifically around you. Cats learn the people they live with. They learn how you look when something is wrong.
They learn whether you usually need closeness or space. They learn which moments call for a soft approach and which moments are better met from a distance. A stranger in that same room, feeling the same way, would likely not bring out the same response in your cat. In most cases, this kind of attuned behavior comes from the specific bond, not just from the species.
That adjustment, the way he reads not just the obvious moments, but the quiet ones too, may develop because he has been watching your patterns for as long as he has lived with you. This may not be a response to distress in general. It may be a response to you specifically. When your cat came to you in a hard moment, did he stay close without touching you? Or did he come all the way in and make contact? Tell me in the comments, because those two responses can say something different about how he reads you. Number 6. The moment that changes things is not the crying itself, it is what happens right after. He came to you. You moved him off your lap because you needed space. That response made complete sense. It was an honest reaction to how you felt in that moment, but he noticed it. The next time something was wrong, he stepped toward you, then paused at the edge of the room. His weight shifted slightly back. He watched, but he did not come all the way in. Cats learn from what happens when they come close. When that approach is gently redirected, they do not stop responding to your state. They adjust the distance. He is still reading you. He is just leaving more room now. You did not ruin anything. But that distance is information you can gently change, and it moves in both directions. Here is the moment we said we would come back to. Number 7. The clearest signal is not what he does while you are crying. It is that he stays after. The crying had slowed. Your breathing came back to its normal rhythm. The room went quiet. He was still there. Legs tucked, body lower now, eyes softer than when he first arrived. He had shifted from watching to resting, but he had not moved away from you. That shift is the signal, not the approach, the staying. Cats notice the change when your body tightens, and they can notice when it begins to settle again. If he had only been curious about the sound or the movement, he would usually lose interest once the moment changed. But he did not leave. He stayed through both parts of it. That is presence, not reaction, not curiosity. He stayed when there was nothing new to investigate, because you were still there. You thought he came because something caught his attention. He came because you changed, and you are the one he was paying attention to. Was the spot he chose close or at a distance? Tell me in the comments. I want to know whether your cat comforts from close up or from a little distance. If you want to understand what your cat is telling you every time he places his paw on you, the next video breaks down the 6 specific messages behind that gesture and how to read them without mistaking them for simple attention seeking. Subscribe so you do not miss it.